welcome to day 2 of Jimbo and Fisher's Advent Calendar. I want to start off by giving a shout out to somebody called Alex Blower, who works for University of Wolverhampton. He said, he saw my video on LinkedIn and he said it made his Tuesday. His Tuesdays must be bloody awful then if that's made his Tuesday. But funny, out of all the places that I posted the first Advent Calendar video, LinkedIn was the place that I actually got some feedback from and a comment, which is strange with it being the place that you should be supposed to be working out of all of those different social media outlets. Anyway, big shout out to you, Alex, and an early Merry Christmas and Happy New Year from me. On to our next thing then. What is going to be our item today? Well, it's Christmas shopping. And of course, most of the Christmas shopping so far has been online. It's been obviously through retail and so on. It's been shut down because of the lockdown. So everyone's been doing kind of their online Christmas shopping and things like that. I'm guessing you must be getting a bit bored of things like B&M, Poundland and Wilko's now and so on. So Wednesday night, obviously Thursday, everything's open again. So Wednesday night, I imagine there's going to be people camping outside Primark. And that's not just down to the government's neglect of its citizens on this occasion. It's actually down to the people who are just desperate to get into Primark. As well as that then, there's food shopping, so it's not just about your sort of retail and food and Christmas shopping gifts and things like that, it's also about the food shopping as well. And I don't know about you, but the other day I felt really, I don't know if this ever happens to you, but I felt really disappointed and dirty when I went to my local supermarket, Asda, with some bags for life from the Sainsbury's. So yeah, I realised I'd just picked up any bags and I realised I'd gone with the bright orange Sainsbury's bags to take to Asda, which must be some sort of sin. I went to the self-checkout because I didn't want to deal with the scorns of the checkout ladies. Don't know if anyone else ever feels like that. Of course, as well, when it comes to shopping, there's been some disappointing news. The fact that, obviously, it's been a really tough year for retail as it is and people who work in retail. But now the fact that the Arcadia Group looks like it's gone into administration. Debenhams are struggling as well. So I just want to give my best wishes to anyone who works in retail and has obviously been finding it tough. We hope that going into 2021, things do improve for you. But yeah, it's not just, the retail staff, it's also the mannequins. Think about the mannequins. I feel really sorry for them, especially over this last 4 weeks of lockdown. They've been stood in the same clothes for 4 weeks, in the same positions for 4 weeks. I feel really sorry for them, and I walked past a shop window the other day, an empty shop window, well, a shop window that obviously had been closed down for a while, and I just saw a bunch of mannequins just sort of laid there, piled up on the floor. They had, they looked so sort of depleted and down, and they had parts of them missing, so I hope they find their feet soon. Anyway, as well as that, you might have seen that there were some mannequins in Swindon town centre, in an old Debenhams store a couple of months back, that got rearranged by pranksters into sex positions, which really inappropriate. I mean, it shocked the people walking down the high street. The pranksters certainly turned a few heads. But yeah, the pranksters said it was just a show of affection. You can't really blame the models themselves, because they're just, they're model citizens, aren't they? And, they're not, these places like Debenhams and the Arcadia Group, they're not the only place struggling at the minute as well. Ann Summers, earlier on in the year, they were asking their landlords to kind of lower their rents in their shop units and so on. Because obviously they've been struggling too. Although you would have thought that Ann Summers would have probably done better than some other places, because obviously people have been so bored this year with nothing much to do, and they've been stuck inside more often and so on, that you thought more people might have been buying some of their products potentially. But I did see a news story the other day that a woman has been, she was caught by staff in an Ann Summers shop trying to steal a £150 sex toy, and she blamed it on the fact that it had been a difficult year. I mean, not sure if this woman had thought ahead, but really she should have just gone to Asda and stole a cucumber, because then she could have eaten the evidence. But yeah, they called the police. The police arrived. Stupidly, the police had forgot the handcuffs, but luckily Ann Summers gave them some pink fluffy ones that they could put on the lady, and there was no need for the truncheon or the vibrating truncheon that the lady had tried to steal. And I think really this episode's climax now, isn't it? So I think I'll probably finish it there. But I was once in a Ann Summers store myself. I think it might have been last Christmas before all this started. Yeah, just sort of browsing around, and the fire alarm went off, and it caused a premature evacuation. Anyway, if you would like a shout out then, please do get in touch. You can contact me by just writing under the video, and it's now just 23 sleeps till Christmas.